G'day everyone, hope you are well. So this is going to be my next build after I've just finished off the 132nd Artillery F104C. I want to do something smaller, so I've decided on this one. So this is a kit I picked up. It was 92 bucks, I got it for about 45, so yeah, good bargain. Alright, so it's ICM 148, it's the OV-10A Bronco. This is the US Navy boxing. I've already lifted this lid off because if you've ever bought an ICM kit, the cover sheet is ridiculous trying to get it off. They're that tight around the box. So you got the 4 schemes in the box. I will be doing the one with the day glow orange. So let's have a look see. Of course this kit's been around for quite a while now, so nothing new other than to myself. I've not looked at it. Alrighty, we got colour callouts are in ICM. They do their own range of paints. They have done for several years now. You've got the full range of colours there, and you got Revell, which are missing some colours, and you got Tamiya, which are missing some colours, but the ones missing are just oily steel, deep orange, and 2 of the schemes are dark blue. That's missing as well. Even ICM, you have to mix up 2 of their colours to make that paint, but it's probably, I don't know, it's navy blue, so there's probably a proper colour call out for it. Same again on this side, some of them are missing. Anyway, sit there. Alright, so they're your sprues, and more sprues. So this kit, just a good old kit with plastic, no photo etch or anything, which is good or bad. That's, some people just want to build a kit, which is fair enough, and adding all that other stuff ups the price. Or if you want to do aftermarket, which I will be with this, and that ups the price anyway. Alright, you're starting in the cockpit with the seats. So you got a floor section and the bulkhead behind the seat. Got the yoke going in by the looks of it. Foot pedals, instrument panels. So the instrument panel going in front there. Then you got the other seat going for the front, and a bit of a repeat. Your yoke, the foot pedals, sidewalls, the cockpit. Got a front bulkhead section going together here with parts on it. Side panels, instrument panels. Stewie there. So there are some decals, but I don't think for the side panels, but the main instrument panels are covered. So the side panels going in, and you're onto the instrument panel coaming in the main instrument panel. A couple more parts up on the rear bulkhead. Then you're onto the fuselage halves. A couple of parts going in this one, a few more on that side. What do I got here? You can use part F1 as a template. What's F1? Don't know. F2 is the template. Okay. clear part to align those, so they're just sitting on top of the fuselage half, so it's just a piece of square styrene for the frame work. I got the nose gear going in at this stage. Don't glue. Okay. So by the looks of it, don't glue it yet. Sit it in there. You glue in that actuator behind it. Then it looks like you glue it in position. Okay, we got looks like a bottom section of the fuselage that goes on to the two side halves. It's rather odd how they've done that, isn't it? So this stage, the gear doors are already on, and then you're putting on the bottom plate. You got the side, what are they? Pods, sponsons that go on the side of it. So you got either side going together there. You need to drill holes if you're installing weapons. They're saying if you're installing weapons variant 1, you need to drill holes. And then it's not saying the exact same thing there, but it is the same if you're doing the variant. Right, couple more parts going on, and those sponsons going on. So the nose wheel is 4 pieces. Oh, painful. Just bloody well 1-part wheels, would you? Not to worry, I have a resin set. We got, looks like sway braces or something going on there to those sponsons. The gun barrels going in. Then you're on to the wing. So it looks like you got one lower section. It's one single piece. Some inner workings going in there. Then you got, hang on, I might be back to front end, that might be the top. And you got these bits going on, which is the bottom, because it says to install pylons, drill holes, so several parts are for the bottom. I've got it back to front. Control surfaces going together. So several of them. So I got some more parts going here. So like the engine area, the type of cow flap or something going on there. Right, and that wing section is getting attached to the fuselage, and then they would have you put on the clear parts, so the windscreen first, and you've got a piece that goes from the windscreen back to the wing. So this is one of those kits you hope that all that clear work fits well, otherwise it's going to be a real problem, because it's clear parts touching clear parts. There's no normal grey styrene to sit on anywhere. Main landing gear legs going together, and the gear bay. So once that's together, it goes in to the rear part, which is sandwiched inside. You got engine nacelle. There's no engine, just the nacelle. Again, you've got piece that inserts up the bottom. I believe this will be, because I think it's all raised rivets in those areas. Rudder going on to the boom, and repeat again for the other boom, and then attach the booms, and you got the horizontal stabilizer in between them. I'd be dry fitting, check how that's all going to go together, whether you can put that on first or put one on, check it, whatnot. Propellers and spinners, some more bits and bobs going on into the fuselage. They look like they have recessed areas for them to sit. Windscreen, a wiper, and again the main wheels are also 4 parts each. More small parts going in underneath. Then you got the pylons. This is all dependent on how you want to load it up with ordnance and whatnot. You got rocket pods, 2 types. You got the LAU or the launcher 33 and a launcher 68, and you got drop tank. And here, you got more. So you got the 10A launcher, Mark 82s, low drag Mark 82s. You got the 2 fuses, short, long. I always quite like the long. I like, just pops the detail better in the long one on. But when you, well, this one will be right, but when you do triple ejection racks, they don't usually fit because the back ones bump into the front ones. Anyway, I'm getting off track there. You got the snake eyes, the Mark 81 snake eye, Mark 82 snake eye. So it's good they've supplied this with the kit, because I know I've bought one that you can buy. ICM do the weapons packs, just the weapons. I think I bought a set for Vietnam era, which had napalm bombs in it, I think. Alright, Mark 77 and another rocket launcher 69A, and here is where you can put what where guide. Alright. You got variant 1, variant 2, variant 3, variant 4, which has nothing. And then okay, templates. So this is people reckon this is a good idea. I don't think it's. What's the point? This is a template. So if you put your Tamiya tape on it, or whatever tape you use, then you can cut out, and that's the right size. But it's just as easy to put the tape on the clear part and cut it around with a sharp blade. Anyway, I think it's painful. Right, schemes. So we got so this one's the VS41 Shamrocks, North Island, 1969. So your classic olive drab over neutral grey, or grey. I don't know if it's neutral, or am I right off? That might even be white. What's N? Off-white, sorry. So insignia white, I guess it's navy. This one, these two are interesting with the blue, which was what I mentioned earlier. You had to mix the 2 colours to get it, but I'm sure it's a recognised US Navy colour that you can just buy one in someone's brand. So we got this is also, well, they're all Shamrock so far. Shamrocks VS41 North Island 1971. VS41 Shamrocks North Island 1971. So what's the difference? The aircraft number and the tail. This one's got the clover leaves on it. And the one that I should be doing, because the scheme's very eye-catching. Can do a bit with the weathering with the high-vis orange on that, a bit of fading. So this one's Test Centre, Naval Air Test Centre, Pax River, early 1980s. So their suggestions is just the drop tank and the launcher, the 10A, but I'll try and Google some images of it and see if I can't find something, because I'd like to put more on it than that. Alright, let's have a look at the screws. Alright, alrighty, let me come in a little bit. As usual, I'll take photos so you can see better, but it's recessed and raised detail. These are raised, and hopefully, the trouble is with these, for me, when I did that big, their 135 Tahe, the helicopter, if you need to clean up seam joins, you lose those rivets, and they're extremely small. The rivet punch sets I have don't go that small. Anyway, so doesn't look too bad. So both your tail booms and the stabilizer. So for me, that's why raised rivets, that's accurate, but it can create problems for a modeler. Alright, so here back is the raised rivets, all that's recessed. Recessed. You got your pods there, the sponsons, whatever they're called on it. That should be, I'm guessing that's gear bay. Oh, it fell off. So that's the bottom of the tail booms. Alright, so we got the, this side, the fuselage halves. So you got some raised and recessed both on it. Bottom is all, there's a bit of raised at the rear end there, but it's right on where it joins, so hopefully it's all a nice flush fit. Okay. Broken propeller, have I? Yes, I do. God damn it. Well, that's bloody disappointing. How does that even happen? It packed well. I mean, I'm not being sarcastic. It's packed well. How did this even get broken? Ugh. So what I'll do here is I'll just be taking the propeller out of the other kit I have. Hopefully it's the same style. Otherwise that's, can be fixed, but the pylons are 2 halves. The instrument panel combing, instrument panel, and the other panels. So they're raised details, so you get those decals to sit down properly over. That'll be nice. That'll look nice. You got some detail on the inside of the cockpit, on the sidewalls. Alright, you have the floor and the rear bulkhead of the cockpit. That might be the... No, I don't think so. I think that's the gear bay. Anyway, control surfaces, I got raised rivets on them. So all your small parts on there. You got the side instrument panel sections. You got the drop tanks and all the other cockpit section pieces in there. The floor, the rudder pedals, and the part they mount on and everything. Alrighty, we got so you got the front engines cover section, the wheel, your 4-part wheels. So you got the hubs, sides, guns, oh, looks good. There should be 2 of them. Correct. This should be weapons, so there should be just 2 the same. I guess it's there. It doesn't look like everything they had in the instructions there, but I guess it must be. 1, 2, 3 types of rocket pods there, I can see. Huh. Anyway. Here I got this. Another part come off. A windscreen. It's got a scratch in it. So the top section, this is what I mean, you got this has all got to meet up together, so gluing it will be fun, and hopefully it all lines up square. Alright, and decals, they all look alright. The walkways, propeller tips which you paint anyway. Instrument panels don't look too bad for out of the box markings. Alright, now this is a whole heap of aftermarket I bought for the other kit I got, which is the Vietnam olive drab one. So whether I use all of it, I don't know. I've got the I'll use that, the instrument panel. It's the Eddard space set, so you've got well, the instrument panels. I'm not going to get them out now. We'll look at that during the build. Got a pitot, brass pitot. This, I don't know. Well, I'll probably use it. The gun pods, I'll compare it to the kit detail. A mask set that you actually peel off and stick on, you have to cut it out. Resin wheels, which are going to be a blessing for the 4-part wheels, and I've got resin seats, so I won't need the harnesses off that set, unless you wanted to sand that all off and put them on, but I'm not feeling that. So yeah, I'll probably use most of it. Definitely the wheels and the mask set. Alright, so let's put it around the right way. So there it is. That's my next build. I'm going to take photos now of that sprues so you can see the details of the parts better. So next up, I'll be starting the build.
you.